Good evening, everyone. Still learning how to use my smartphone. Today, while going over to the job, the car in front of me ran over a gray squirrel. Well, I pulled over. I pulled over to the side because I wanted to make sure it was dead. If I hit something, I make sure it's dead. Or, I don't like to leave something suffering. Well, when I got over there, the squirrel was much indeed dead. The front end was in pretty bad shape, but I said, well, it's too bad to waste it. Ouch, there's bugs out tonight. So I took out my Swiss Army knife. I didn't pull out up the roadways, and I took the hindquarters out of it. I carry this little black man purse, my wife calls it, and I keep things in there: notebook, flashlights, extra batteries, hand cleaner, stuff like that. Sharp knife. I bet I got a ferro. I know I got a ferro rod in there. And I keep some of those Ziploc bags that come with MREs for water, and it worked great. Well, when I got over there to work, I picked up a bag of ice. I keep the cooler with me with water in it. Picked up a bag of ice, threw it in the cooler, and now here we are. Are we getting that? I'm going to attempt to cook it. Let me see if I can turn this back around. No, it's not behaving. I'll have to shut it off. Okay, we've got the canteen cup on the stove. We got the water, we got the salt and pepper. We're gonna add a little bit of, maybe just a little bit more, because this is boiling it. Leave some for after. Into the water. And we will add the 2 pieces of squirrel in there. Come on. I'm gonna have to set this down because it's just not working. Get that out of there with one hand. I wish there was a way to use this with a there's probably some way. We'll drop in there and we're gonna parboil them for a bit here, and we'll come back and do an update when they get to boiling. And then I got my little frying pan. We'll give them a quick little fry, a little Texas Pete, a little salt and pepper. Should be really good. There, part of the canteen cup's almost done here. It's been boiling about 5 minutes, and they're getting so fork goes right in there pretty nice. I like to parboil squirrels. I find it makes them a lot tenderer. The meat comes off the bone better. You don't tend to burn the outside to get the inside so it cooks. And I'm going to drain the water off, get the frying pan ready. I'm going to put them in the frying pan, brown them up a little bit, put a little seasoning in there with it. I'm not just sure what I got with me. I can't believe it. It's September 12th here, and the mosquitoes are driving me insane. It's late for mosquitoes here in Vermont. Usually they're gone. Hopefully we get a frost here for too long and kind of settle their hash. I think I'm going to add here, one thing I've gone keeping in my cook kit for oil is coconut oil. It doesn't tend to ferment the way, like if you leave it in a kit for a while, sometimes you take the other oils. Sorry about that. And they get kind of nasty smelling. This one does not seem to do that. It melts down nice as the pan heats up, except my tailgate's not terribly level here. Maybe I'll have set this on the ground to do this. Anyway, pan is heating up. I'm going to drain the water off in these little fellers. The cup is still kind of hot. Use a fork here. Get a hold of them. Put them in the fried pan. And I put a little salt and pepper in the water when I boiled them. We'll do a little pepper. Don't want too much. Now while they're frying up, little bit of pan so that gets in there. Naturally, a little bit of, whoops, cholesterol check here. You don't want to let my blood pressure get too low or anything. And we'll give them a flip. My truck's not real level here. So we'll back here. We won't try it quite like that. That back around there again. Put the heat back a little. And a little bit of heat's in there. And we'll brown them up a little bit. Boy, does this take me back, filming with one hand. I believe coconut oil or grease, as you might want to call it, because it is, if it gets up like 90, it'll turn to a liquid, but it doesn't. It's 78 here today, and it was, well, it was in the truck. It was in there, but the windows were open and stuff, so it's all right. And I would say, yeah, they're still on the tough side, but squirrels aren't known for being super tender. I would say they're done. I'm going to shut the heat off and just let them kind of sit there in the pan. And everything kind of cool down for a few moments here. And I cooked my squirrels. Almost cooked them on the ground, didn't I? Good catch. Wasn't too hot to grab. Burning the grass underneath that pan, good shape. I'd rather burn that in the back of my truck. Well, thanks for watching, and so much for a little roadkill supper. Canteen cup, cast iron, got it all covered. Roadkill. Maybe we should start a new one. Maybe we should have Roadkill Thursday. I don't know. That could get gross.